Okay, so I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool, we are the soul pool, together as a collective, and without you this doesn't work. Today is the 28th of July 2021, and Astral DJ has given me a very specific name, and it is a song. I'll have to find it because I've never listened to it, and it's a song called Tracy. Very specific for one of you, possibly. And an item of jewellery, but they're saying it's for men, so what that means I don't know. Jewellery's jewellery, innit? So it's for men. Tracy. Let's see what we've got. Today's card is the Magician. So it's about medical matters, hands, arms, shoulders, manifestation, positive or negativity. It's about the mask you wear. It's about conjuring up things, including miracles. So it depends which way it comes out. We'll see. There he is. So I'm afraid he's in the negative, which means alchemy, black magic, people wearing a false mask, pretending to be something they're not, happy in the very least, trying not to show how unhappy you are. Negative manifestation, depression, medical problems, issues with communication, siblings, Gemini energy. We are in a void of course moon, which means it feels like everything is at a standstill. The thing with spirit is when nothing seems to be happening, everything is happening. So, this is about your happiness, the family units perhaps, 10 months. Not everything in this garden is rosy. There is a problem. At the very least, someone may need your blessing to leave the family unit. Something has come to an emotional end. There will be no reunions or celebrations. 3 months is mentioned. Something has to be settled now, once and for all. It's a long-standing problem. This is Judgment Day. You will have cause probably to revisit something. And in that process, you are going to have to bring something to a solution. It may destroy everything you've ever known, but it is a process you need to go through so that you can begin again and rise like the phoenix from the ashes. I was born on the 20th, live in our past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. There's depression here, unhappiness. You are running on empty, feeling drained, possible with the the Three of Cups, a third party, unfaithfulness, which brings about unfavourable changes. We don't like these changes, but Spirit is saying these changes have to happen. Something has to be destroyed so something new can be rebuilt in its place. Things are coming to light. Everything will be very, very clear, and obstacles will be removed from your path. Travel, children, Leo energy, those born 1966 plus or minus 12 February to February, and those born on the 19th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. An offer of love, lack of commitment though, not quite there yet. Almost, but not quite. Somebody is coming with an offer of love. Again, those born 1966, plus or minus 12 February to February. A water sign cusper. And there we have it. Someone is wearing a false mask. This could be that you have your suspicions about something that will be proved to be true, which means that you're going to have to raise something to the ground. It is to do with the home and family unit. So, at the very least, somebody is pretending to be happy when they're not, masking depression, not telling you about medical matters. You must be suspicious. At the worst, it could be somebody who's dealing drugs or criminal activity. It's an alchemist, so they could be making drugs even. It is also black magic. Manifesting negatively. If you're messing about with black magic, know that those incantations and curses will come back to you tenfold. Don't do it. I was born on the 1st or the 28th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. So the 1st, the 28th and the 10th, negative energy. The 19th and the 20th, possibly of next month, are positive energy. Date for your diary and address. Yeah, see? Everything will become very, very clear. You may have been torn between what you should do and what you want to do. Whatever you choose to do is not going to be easy, but nothing worth having is. So if you're going to go through all this trouble, you might as well do what you want to do. This is a path of blood and tears, ping-ponging between two properties, two people, two jobs, two situations, trying to be in two places at once. I was born on the 18th, living or past. If your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. With this card in the deck, someone may be leading a double life. Yeah. This is no longer allowing others to attack you. This is a violent altercation that it is better to walk away from. It could get dangerous. There's no winners in this, and everyone will regret it. Someone is determined to win at all costs. Some people like to start arguments. Sometimes it's to gain your attention, hoping that you're still engaged. 5 weeks is mentioned. There is unconditional love once you settle this situation. either for yourself or others. It's loving yourself enough to do this. Water sign, female, cuspa. You have to persevere. Follow your true north. Because you've been banging your head against a brick wall and may be ready to give up. Don't give up before the miracle happens. Yes. A new beginning is waiting to take place. It could be the birth of a child. There is a gestation period. Any question you have that's yes or no, the answer is yes, but not yet. Wishes and dreams can come true, but the butterfly is there to tell you a change needs to take place fast, and you're not going to like that change. Someone has refused to see, because that is bringing things into the light. They're refusing to face reality. They are no longer open to healing. They want to keep this as it is. That won't work, because if it does, your wishes and dreams can't come true. You need to face this head on, even if you've been hurt or will be hurt by the answer. You have to be 100% truthful with yourself and others. So, it's somebody is hiding themselves away instead of getting out into society. They're dimming the light for others. People pleasing, if you like. Aquarius energy, so that's the moon on the 24th and at the end of August, where you need to see things differently. You're not healing if you're avoiding what comes to light. I was born on the 17th, living or past, state for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. So we have the 17 and 18 close together. Again, could be something to do with the 17th and 18th of August. You may need to seek professional advice. Doctors, priests or lawyers, male, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cuspers. This is somebody who is detached enough to see things clearly and will cut anything that no longer serves them out of their lives. You are protected because this is Archangel Michael. Yeah, and there we have it. The security and the foundations of a family unit have been shook. As this situation as we know it is no more. 10 years is mentioned. And there it is again. Something has drained you. Something has caused you to feel depressed, isolated, alone. A missed opportunity in love. Depression, unfaithfulness. Someone could have got pregnant to someone else. There's no denying that. I just got a message as well from Spirit to say that it could be the dynamics in a family that are already separated. So a family that have the mother and father probably divorced a long time ago, and now one has found a new partner and a child is being born into that situation. Obviously, that's going to change the dynamics of life as you know it. This isn't over. This chapter is not ended yet. Something has to be settled, like we said. Delays in travel. So maybe whoever it is, the partner, may not be able to come and see the children or something like that, and it causes a problem. This is a situation where communication is the key, and the communication is not so good. Scorpio energy, Aries energy. This cycle needs to end. Something's going on here. And you need to seek that professional advice. There he is again. Doctor, priest or lawyer. Something here needs to be cleared up. And you have to be very, very clear with your actions and words. No spite here. No, we don't need that. Yeah, Tower moment. Something's rocked your world. Maybe somebody was hanging on to the hope that they would come back. Those born on the 16th, living or past, state for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. It looks as if it's not a positive thing, because it will rock your world. It's a shock. Could be accidents, losses, people leaving home, fires, water problems. But it is positive. It's a blessing in disguise. It's better to find out now. Now we have the procession of the 16th, the 17th, the 18th and the 19th of August. Probably. Unless you know people all born on those dates, which very few of us probably do, then those, 9 times out of 10, that is the 16th, the 17th, the 18th and 19th and the 20th, of any month. Somebody is holding on too tightly to something or someone. Greed, perhaps, the old way of doing things, controlling others. You have to learn to let go. What you resist persists, meaning that if it's meant to be yours, it will always be yours. Don't hold on so tightly. Things have to be more natural, not forced. Yeah, something's over. That's 3 tens now. The only thing that hasn't happened is the action. Stick a fork in me, I'm done. There may be a passing. If there is a passing, then I'm very sorry for that. A change we don't want. Illness and bad temper. Again, the Leo energy. Something's coming to light that somebody doesn't want to face. Mother energies. Battling your inner and outer demons. Impatience. A karmic situation. Issues with the heart and back. Those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past. Date for your diary and address. Massively important in a negative way. Yeah, there it is. So we have the female unconditionally loving and the male not so much. Could be unfaithful, could be drinking too much. An over-emotional water sign cusper. Somebody who's not in charge of his emotions. Numbing himself. Trying to detach. Too many emotions may be going around for him, because fellas aren't that good with facing their emotions, are they? Because there's been lies, deceit and possibly theft. Somebody's taken the credit for something they don't deserve to, or somebody's been getting away with something for a very long time and they thought, well, we'll keep getting away with it. And they probably are, because nobody's called them out on it. Or maybe that somebody's keeping a health issue to themselves. or any worries to themselves. There needs to be some communication here and clarity, because there's a lot of fear. So it could be medical matters. It could be fear that one of your children is dealing in drugs. It's fear, and the thing is, it's also being in denial, putting things off until tomorrow that should be dealt with today. Fear is holding you back. Those born on the 22nd, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important. It is something shocking. Four years is mentioned. So now we have the 16th, the 17th, the 18th, the 19th, the 20th and the 21st. Someone has brought disgrace to the door. Could be actual fires with the tower and that card. So, and like I keep saying to you, make sure them straighteners are turned off. Don't keep your phone plugged in at the side of the bed. There is a danger now. Someone could be religious and refusing to see that something cannot be saved. Someone may be going away to study, and you'll have to watch for them for depression and drug abuse. Someone could be on a spiritual journey, but mostly it's about marriages and friendships. There's a gentleman here, because that's gender specific, who's thinking at length, or rather doesn't want to think at length, about an important document or piece of paper. It could be a message, a simple message, but it's life-changing. He doesn't want to sign. It could be a will, it could be a contract, it could be that he's looking at the books or the bank statements. Something here is being ignored or being pushed to the back of his mind. He doesn't want to acknowledge it. There is a fickle person here that is flighty. A social butterfly, if you like, somebody that goes from one to another without any real attachment. There's also a heavy heart. Yeah. The deceit and lies will be found out now, and it will bring this misery to an end. But there is depression here. This is what's worrying me. Somebody is massively depressed, and it could be through jealousy. Someone may threaten suicide if you decide to leave this situation. And that is when you're going to have to be detached. Get them the help that they need, but do not be blackmailed by this situation. It's not your job to heal them. In fact, no one can. They have to heal themselves. This is their inner child, their ego dying. Yeah, it is illness. It will be healed. It is mental, physical or emotional illness. But this is where I'm afraid you lads, and I think it is you lads because it's there, have to detach yourself. Or someone may have been unfaithful with a doctor. Just saying. saying they're ill when they're not, and actually seeing a doctor for other reasons, put it that way. There we have the lies, deceit and theft again. Could be a Leo, could be those born 1962 plus or minus 12 February to February. They are found out. A married woman with children will become single. Yeah, there you go. It's time to go. Walk away from the misery. Be very, very careful who you let sip from your cup, especially the divine feminine. Emotionally, physically, mentally, psychically, financially, whatever it is, don't give anything away unless you're prepared to lose it forever. Some people are energy vampires and will remove your energy so you're unable to walk away. But fate have other ideas. They want you to face this matter. Face the chaos, because with it comes hope, healing and freedom. You need to get out into society and stop dimming your light. For some, this is fame. You are blessed beyond belief. The Divorcees card, we all know this anthem, I Will Survive. This is the land of milk and honey, the survival card. At the end of this, there will be more than enough for you. And deep down, you know what I'm talking about. Someone may feel abandoned and orphaned, so if there's children to this marriage, you must make sure that they are aware that they are still loved. It is not you that they are. It's not them that you are leaving. Or you may be that child. Your inner child may feel abandoned. Possibly both your parents are in spirit, and you feel unable to talk to them about something. Talk to them anyway. You're never alone. Abandonment issues. But there's nothing you can do. This is not for you. Maybe you feel guilty because you need to walk away. There should be no shame or guilt, because even if you are the worst person in this world and you are all about yourself and you walk away, trust me, you're doing them a favour, because then their energy is open to somebody who really gives a shit. So, a blessing in disguise if you do walk away. Spirit are going to give us all a leg up because we need it. There we go. Oh, creativity. You are creating a new world. 29 boils down to 11 and 2. Massively important. Six of Cups, someone may have returned from the past, or it may be an issue with children, which is what I've been talking about. Somebody doesn't want to walk away because of the children. And they speak of the child. Every child is an artist. The problem is staying an artist when you grow up. The name Paul and Picasso's are important. So everybody knows Picasso saw things differently. His art was different. And you need to see things differently. Spirit want everyone to be happy. They are not going to give you a situation where it doesn't work out. And the longer you hang on to a toxic situation, because I've been on all sides, as a parent and as the child, the longer you hold on to a toxic situation, the longer your children have to suffer. They've got more chance of having twice the love if you're apart and happy. So be happy. Give yourself the gift of happiness. There should be a fun house. Is there any fun in your house? It would be the fifth house of pleasure, creativity, children, and all the elements of that. Being ingenious and in the limelight is another element. We found our childlike imagination through storytelling and fantasy. Playing is very much what the fifth house is all about. That's why this part of the chart also rules over romance, especially the beginning stages. They've just popped my ears, so I know it's important. As children, our imagination knows no bounds, and we indulge in creative performances. The trouble is, when as adults we dip into this field, we allow our minds and hearts to roam. We don't allow our mind and hearts to roam free and produce the masterpieces. When the fifth house brings romance, we also enter into a kind of playfulness, a sensual joy that happens inside the playground of adulthood. So it could be somebody you know from school, or it could be something to do with your children. This card turning up in a reading indicates that you have created or will begin to create something to be proud of, something that will bring others joy, a memory of you happy and smiling rather than snarling or arguing all the time. It may have you on a stage or just an area where adults can let down their hair and become as children, responsive, joyful and free again. You can expect the completion of a project, yes, settlement of a long-standing problem and a fresh start. And the accomplishment of a significant goal for which there will be a celebration. But this is saying not yet, no. We've got no celebration till we settle this. You will have to put in hard work to see the results. There may be gifts and parties and gatherings that you go to, but it won't be happy. Premieres, galas, or even weddings may figure in. You could become involved in a social setting with children or mostly young adults. Since the fifth house is the natural house position for the sign of Leo, which we've got there, Leo, seeing things clearly. Someone close to you, a potential lover or mate, or the two of you together, will make a striking appearance. It's time to go out and be seen, but somebody doesn't want to be seen. It's clandestine. So somebody may have been invited out for, especially if you're a Leo, for a birthday celebration, but they're lying about it. Why is that? This card may turn up during the time of a budding romance. Perhaps your current relationship will go through a positive transformation, or perhaps there is a new potential mate on the scene. It's strongly tied to artistic expression, meaning art of every kind, from paintings to drawings to creating stage sets, costuming, writing stage and screenplays, making films as well as music. If you're a parent, the fifth house stands for your children. It also stands for other offspring such as grandchildren and sometimes even friends of your children or stepchildren. This card turning up could indicate that a younger relative is about to be singled out for a special recognition. So please don't be one of those new partners that says, if you go there then that, whatever. It's about the kids, it's not about you. Get your ego out of the way. The Jupiter card appearing next to the 5th house card in the spread points to awards and rewards, while the Saturn card next to the 5th house could indicate depression, which is what we've got, or the slowing of energy, or the feeling of being stuck. There is creativity and abundance to be had, but you can't have it till this matter is settled. It's about finding joy in creativity and self-expression, with the promise of a jubilant return to your childhood. It can denote a carnival type atmosphere. They keep going on about carnivals and Mardi Gras and the carnival people. So keep that in mind, because it's been mentioned in more than one read. Life may become a 3-ring circus, because somebody's playing both ends against the middle, but usually in the best way possible. It is all about multitasking, taking on more than is expected, and then making a spectacular success of it. I still think that one of you somewhere is leading a double life and can't be seen in public. This is the card of mastery and victory in a deep way, such as that which you already carry inside your heart. All is possible now. The most important thing is that you take a step forward and settle it. Decide which way you're going. Pleasure, laughter, parties, getting a rush, attraction, the early stages of a romance, or the joyous element found in healthy romance. Flings, lovemaking, weddings and marriages, children, childlike delights of the soul, being proud of offsprings or students, pride, acting in a dignified or noble way, above all else, yes. Don't go down to that gutter level of tit-for-tat arguments and causing people enough misery where they want to end their life. I don't care how mad you are at somebody. Be dignified, be noble, be pure of heart, because it will only come back at you. Art and the creative impulse, creation for dramatic or public purposes. Appearing in front of an audience, the stage, applause, stage plays at school, making movies and videos, B-movies, the entertainment business, graphic novels, games and puzzles, expressing your creativity in unique and inventive ways with a view to presenting your work on a public forum. The bliss of your childhood or your children, creativity, the stage, stay open to the possibilities, hobbies, having fun, festivities and free expression. So say what you think. Someone may make a shocking statement at a celebration, be it a wedding, birthday party, whatever it is. There is something becoming very clear here, and it will settle a very long-standing problem. Thanks for listening.